Hello and welcome back to another episode of Mother, Baby and Us.
Today we are talking about winding down after busy season.
Yeah, I mean we're in the middle of busy season right now and it feels like it's never going to end, but we're putting plans in place so that we can wind down.
Yep.
Come the Christmas festive season when the boys are off school and we just want to chill out.
Yeah, actually spend some time with them and not feel guilty about it.
Yeah, let's go. Mother, Baby and Us. So this is our final episode of season 3.
I know. It's been
Feels like a long season.
I was going to say exactly the same thing. It's because it's the longest season that we've done. All of the others have been shorter seasons.
Yeah, shortest seasons over a longer time though, because we were just sporadically uploading episodes. It's the only time we've ever actually stuck to a schedule.
Yeah.
And we said, I rewatched a little bit. I was looking for a clip the other day.
Yeah.
And I rewatched the first episode of season 3, and we said we're gonna aim for fortnightly episodes, and we were like, we never stuck to it before, and we did it.
Actually did it. Apart from
a
our
little blip.
mini hiatus.
Yeah.
Apart from that, we've done it. I'm proud of us.
Me too. I was just about to say the same thing. Well done, us.
Yeah.
Give me a pat on the back.
But yeah, this episode is about just being able to take some downtime, which is not your forte.
It's not, no. I like working. I know loads of people don't, but I like my job. And I know I get stressed because I pile too much on our plates, because I get excited about different projects. I'm like, let's do them all at the same time. But I enjoy it and I like my job. So when we're all sat around the table at Christmas and everyone's trying to enjoy their time, and I'm like, so the thing is, next year I've had an idea and I'm springing ideas on us. Like, I don't see the problem.
No, I like my job also. And when I'm here, I will give it 100%.
That's the problem. When the shutters go down, Chrissy can't remember where she works.
I need downtime. Most normal people need downtime, Abigail. Just
I'm
because
not
your
normal.
brain don't switch off, that's not my problem. But what I don't appreciate is before, when you used to have emails going through to your phone,
Yeah, I've taken them off my phone.
it's been like, oh my God, best thing we ever did, that is.
It wasn't intentional. They came off my phone because we changed email
know.
hosts and then I just didn't put them back on.
So previously, I used to know exactly who had emailed, what inquiries I had to get back to, and what I had to do before I even arrived to work. Yeah. So now it's a lovely little joyous car ride from doing the school run into work in the mornings without already knowing all of those things. We can just have some nice chill time.
And I do know those things because I check on my laptop, but like I keep them inside because I know you don't like it.
And then when I come into work...
They're internal thoughts instead of external.
Yeah, good, lovely. Let's keep it like that.
It's really hard.
Then they can be external when I get into work and I open my emails, because that's the time for talking
oh, so-and-so's emailed. I go, yeah, I know, yeah.
I heard you replied to my ad last night. But no, loads of people find it hard to kind of switch off.
When you're self-employed, it is hard because it is... People who are self-employed tend to do it because it's their passion, or it's a business that is theirs, it's their baby. So when somebody goes, I have 2 weeks off, like, how are you supposed to switch off from that?
It's feeling guilty as well, innit? And like, and especially after having such a busy season, like this is the busiest season for most photographers, innit? Yeah. So to go from 100 million mile an hour to
nothing.
That's a hard shift in mindset. But as long as you've got the plans in place and you've done the work beforehand, and I know it's piling on top of what you're already doing in busy season, but oh my God, is it worth it?
But we'll come on to this in a bit more detail later, but during the end of busy season, when it starts to taper off and your last call dates have gone so that you can't order nobody else can put any orders in because you've got to get the orders off to the printers or whatever, there's time.
There is time.
There's time.
Yeah.
As long as you organise yourself.
Yeah.
Put all your ducks in a row, there is time to do it before Christmas officially comes, I think.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And we are very good at planning. We are planners, aren't we?
Oh, I'll plan it until the cows come home. That's what I'm going to do on my Christmas holidays.
Well, I get any
projects that are in my head.
This Christmas holiday to have downtime.
I think it's hard when you're so used to constantly shooting and uploading content and everything else, and then you just stop. Like, you get the fear of, oh my God, everyone's going to forget about me if I don't post for these 2 weeks. But there is things you can do.
Yeah.
You can schedule content so that it's going up. You're not missing out on those days. You can still shoot if you want to shoot, if you're missing
But
play
do
my camera,
creative things.
do stuff for yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're going to end up coming in for a newborn session over Christmas because 9 times out of 10 we do. Because babies are born over Christmas.
To be fair, we got 2 babies due the first week of January, and they always go over Christmas, don't they? And
They do, yeah. The excitement of Christmas.
yeah.
So I would have thought we'll be doing client work between Christmas and New Year, but we make sure they know in advance this is our Christmas holiday, so we will come in between those 5 and 14 days, but it is literally in, do the session out, and
You'll have to wait for your galleries.
So there's a little bit and an extra wait, which is, I think, fair enough, because we deserve Christmas too.
Yeah.
Our boys deserve their Mother's Day for Christmas.
And like we've had a lot on our plate this year, haven't we, with all of the speaking and teaching and everything that we've been doing. And like, you know, we're just about to fly up to Scotland for a work event.
Yeah, and this year was by design. We made, like, at the start of the year, or maybe a little bit before the start of the year, we had decided that we wanted to make more of teaching and speaking and the educational side of our business. So we made sure that when we got the opportunities, we didn't turn them down.
Yeah.
And we took every opportunity we could to speak and teach, because we wanted to push that part of our business.
And we've been all over the UK this year.
We have, yeah.
And, you know, we did a bit of flying outside of the UK at the beginning of the year, but apart from that, it's all been within the UK. But it's still time away from our kids.
Yeah.
So when we do have downtime, like over Christmas and New Year, and the kids are not in school, that is our time to spend with with them. Like, they deserve to have their time with us as well.
Yeah. And the thing is, when you stop and slow down, it fills your cup back up. You get excited about coming back to work again. It's like, oh, I can't wait to go back in January. Not because you don't want to be around the kids, but because
you've had time away.
Yeah, and you get excited to be creative again.
Yeah.
So the downtime feeds your creativity.
Yeah. So the downtime over Christmas doesn't need to be complete and utter stopping and not doing anything.
I mean, I will.
You won't. Out of everybody, you're definitely not going to. But it's about picking and choosing what you're doing and doing things that are going to bring your creativity back. And
do you know what I really like?
What?
I really like watching all the films that I haven't been able to watch for the rest of the year. Do you know, like, Wicked will be on Sky.
Oh, I can't wait.
And I'll just watch that on loop for a couple of days, and it gets me excited because I'm like, oh, I could do this. Like, not a Wicked themed shoot, but like it sparks new ideas. Oh, that colour scheme looks really cool. And watching those kinds of films gets me excited about things and sparks ideas. And
everybody gets their creativity from different places, don't they? So, like, you know...
reading 1,000 books.
Yeah, well, I'd like to read 1 million books in a year.
Yeah.
But things like go into, like, museums and stuff. Like, we love taking the boys to the museum, but we haven't done it in such a long time, have we? Because we just haven't had the time. Yeah. So taking them to the museum, they get a fun day out, and we get a, you know...
a little London trip. I think that's well overdue. Yeah. Let's do some museums in London.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think it was just after Christmas last year that we did it. Wasn't it, when we did that immersive experience in London?
Oh, yeah.
With all the mirrored walls and things. That was awesome. Just doing things that...
2 years ago.
Was it?
This January, yeah.
But doing things that, just spark a little bit of something, or revisiting old projects. So it's like something you were working on and didn't quite finish, or just doing something for yourself.
My Lego camper van that took me like 6 years to build because I kept doing it in fits and bursts because I never had enough time to sit down and build it. But now I've got another one, so I'm going to have to do that one.
Or taking your camera home and photographing your kids, because they're always the last ones to be photographed for things, aren't they?
Oh, I am going to head for that.
But no, like, do you know, like, because we don't do... I was going to say still life then.
No, lifestyle.
We don't do
I don't do still life either, to be fair.
We don't do the lifestyle kind of poses, but getting some nice photos of the kids, like Christmas Day, eating Christmas dinner around the table and stuff like that, you know, things that we wouldn't necessarily photograph every day.
The thing is, you don't use the camera, Christy, so that's putting work on my plate there. What I would really like is some lifestyle images of my child over Christmas. I'm not working, but you can. I see how you just like shone down in there, making me feel like it was my idea.
If you don't want to take photos of your child, don't take photos of your child, Abigail. That's all right, I'll take them on my iPhone.
Good, I'm glad. What I also get to do on my downtime, if I get downtime, is edit videos that are not for our channel, for the boys' channel, because they've got their own YouTube channel. So that's my creativity for over the Christmas holidays. They've got like 3 vlogs waiting to be edited
have
from
they?
the summer.
Oh, I forgot. No, we
Like
did.
go-karting and Cadbury World and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But they
Do
need
you
another
know,
one together.
They nagged us, didn't they? They nagged us
Yeah.
something rotten for their old YouTube channel. I'm glad you enjoy doing that because, like,
I don't.
Trying to edit. Say yes then.
Trying to, because they are nagged, and
You can't say no.
no. Trying to edit together their videos is ridiculous
Yeah.
because when one is talking, the other one's over there like looking off to the distance or doing something stupid. So like trying to cut between, it's just ridiculous. So that's probably where my creativity's going.
Yeah.
Filled into that. Great.
I'll make thumbnails. How about that?
Great. I'll hold you to that because that also winds me right up. But yeah, we'll film some new vlogs for them over Christmas and
take them some to do some fun things, some fun activities,
some adventures.
Yeah.
That's always nice. Maybe I don't know how long it's going to be like with still the Santa situation. I don't know how much longer we've got. So maybe a couple of grottos while we still can.
Do you know what? I really wanted to take Finley to see
Lapland.
Yeah.
Maybe do UK Lapland. I feel like this podcast is just going to be all about us making plans. We can just watch it. Go
for the 2 weeks off over Christmas.
I forgot we were going to do that. Let's plan that now.
I really wanted to take him to Lapland before one of the kids in school tells him that. I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm not saying it out loud, but before one of the kids
spoils the magic.
Spoils the magic. I really wanted to take him to Lapland, but it ain't happening this year. There's too much going on.
No.
Maybe I can stretch it.
And I feel like you need to book it way in advance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's happening. But yeah, Lapland next year, that sounds nice. Very cold though. I don't know how I feel.
I can put up with that. You're all dressed up nice and warm. Oh my God, making baubles and wreaths and stuff with the elves. How cute is that? Going on a little sled ride.
I don't know.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'll go Florida, I will. It's warmer, it's better for my joints. So how are we going to get the downtime that we want if we need our business to keep running? The main one is planning. Plan. So come like the 1st of December, our cut-off usually is, isn't it, for client orders. The clients put their orders in at the 1st of December and we've got then like a week to be able to edit everything and get the last stragglers sent in by the cut-off from our printers, which is Loxley. So come like the 10th of December, we haven't got an awful lot to do. We've got newborns that come in and out. Obviously, they keep on going because they don't have Christmas orders or whatever. But the majority of the bulk of the work is done because all the family sessions and everything have been sent off and there's nothing else we can do.
Yeah.
That is our planning time.
It is.
That is when we sit down and go, right, what is our goals? We've already started our goals for next year, but we start actually looking at them and going, right,
what can we put in place now?
Yeah.
And scheduling as well, scheduling our social media for over the break. So like you can schedule up to a month in advance usually in there with most of the apps. So
if you pay for them, you can schedule.
Oh, is it?
Way in advance.
Yeah, we do.
So like
we don't pay for them.
We don't pay for them. We've got enough subscriptions on our plate. We do not need to pay for like later or whatever it is.
But we can plan up to a month in advance, which means that we've got plenty of time to schedule all of our social media right up until we're back after. And usually we do it past the point that we come back, so we're not coming back in.
And then scrabbling.
Yeah, and trying to find something to post. So what we tend to do is plan our social media right up until maybe a week and a half into when we're back into the studio, and then it just takes the pressure off, doesn't it? That's one less thing you need to worry about, because that's a massive chunk of that's what are your clients are seeing. For us as well, what are the photographers are seeing.
You haven't got the worry of being lost and forgotten about because you haven't posted in a while. So
you're staying visible and relevant.
Yeah, the only thing we don't schedule obviously is stories. I mean, you can schedule stories now, can't you? I think, but we don't tend to schedule stories. Usually Christmas Day, we'll have a quick selfie by the Christmas tree in our parents' house. I'll be like, oh, Merry Christmas, and we'll upload that ourselves on Christmas Day because it takes like 2 seconds.
Yeah. And it's usually just a Merry Christmas, not an in-depth caption.
Us in our Christmas jogging suits or whatever, or our pyjamas. So it's quick and easy. But other than that, everything else is scheduled way in advance, as far in advance as possible.
Yeah.
So that we haven't got the stress about it. And then we get on to what can we do now so that we can hit the ground running in January, and we're going to pick it back up. So setting adverts to run over Christmas.
Yeah.
So we haven't got to think about that. And we've already come into a load of inquiries. Yeah. And you're not starting from scratch, because that 2 weeks off, as much as it's only 2 weeks, it can feel like you're starting all of your marketing from scratch if you leave it lapse. And it is hard to stay on top of it, but it's worth staying on top of it.
Definitely.
Also, planning stuff like creative shoots so that you can get excited over Christmas and get the, like, all the creative juices flow in and filled up. And then in January, you're like, all right, when I get back to work now, I'm going to do this shoot, and I'm going to do that shoot. So getting the creative stuff planned is also really important.
Yeah, building the excitement to come back in.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to build the excitement. I'm excited every day, but I wake up excited. I wonder where my child gets it from when he wakes up at 5:45 and he's like, come on, get out of bed. I'm like, oh, it's definitely me.
He is, yeah. He's 100% you.
So we already know kind of what our year goals are for next year.
Yeah.
Because we have kind of casual conversations about them as the year progresses. Yeah. And we've started making our set plans for Q1 to work towards those goals. That's awful posh. Goals for next year.
But towards the end of December now, we'll sit down and put an actual plan in place.
To-do list of these are the steps. Because everything is, and we've said this 1,000 times before on the podcast, is baby steps. What can I do this month, this year, this quarter, this month, this week, this, like, today, or whatever else, this hour. So we like to, what can I do this minute? And it's always, what goal is that? That's always attached to some goal. Yeah. So we try and plan that as much as possible so that in January, those things are already in place. So we am going to sit down and have that conversation and go, right, okay, so how are we going to start January when we're already a week and a half in?
Yeah, and having a look back at the year, revising 2025 goals. Yeah. What do we hit? What do we achieve? What have we missed out and why?
Why is
and is that something we can roll over, or do we want to roll our goal over to 2026? And I just having a good in-depth look at our year.
An honest look as well, because it's no good going, oh, well, I didn't quite hit that, but I'm going to change that number because, like, I nearly did. And you need to go, right, well, why didn't I hit that? What was the reason? And look for the reasons, because 9 times out of 10 there is something you could have done better. And that's not saying that, like, people are not putting their all in. Like, we can only do the best we can do, but there's always something more that can be done if you haven't reached a goal.
And it could have just come down to the planning of it. Like, if you had planned a little bit earlier and given yourself an extra week to achieve it or whatever. So if you'd...
Or even stuff like you planned too much in that quarter. Because we've done that before and we spread ourselves too thin. So we weren't putting 100% into anything.
Yeah.
Because we were trying to spin so many plates at once.
Yeah. So it's about having a good look at what you have achieved, what you've missed out on, what you want to take into 2025, 2026 even.
Oh my God. There we go.
And then getting your plan in place as early as you can, so that, when you come back in after your little break, you've already got your goals, you've got your to-do list ready to go, and you come in and you're not starting on the back foot. You feel like you're hitting the ground running. Mm-hmm. I feel like there's lots of little things, like little ideas that we can kind of spark in people for things you can do to stay creative while still having downtime. Yeah. So I think let's go through a couple of different options.
Blog posts.
Oh my God, you love a blog post.
I do love blog posts because they're so good for your SEO and getting seen on, like, search engines and whatever. Yeah. It's the same thing as SEO, but, like, dull it down, innit? And I just think it's something that you can easily, if it's something you're passionate about or something you're really interested in, it's quite easy to just reel off a blog post. Yeah. Chuck some of your images in. Yeah. And it's working wonders on your website.
And that is great then for things like a website refresh, like updating your galleries and that kind of thing. And you can link your blogs to images from the galleries or
Pinterest boards. Pinterest. Like, we've got a project coming up at the start of next year where we're talking about our Pinterest. So I was like, I'm going to prove a point and I'm going to delete all of our Pinterest to start from scratch to show that it can be done, which in hindsight was a stupid thing to do. But, like, I am going to prove the point, so it's fine. So I'll be, like, scheduling pins because it's really important to keep on top of that, because that is such a good free resource for marketing. For creative people.
Pinterest is used by so many creatives to go on and look for inspiration. But people don't think about, well, where are those pins coming from and where's that inspiration coming from? That can come from you. Like, we put so much on our Pinterest to inspire other creatives.
But not clients also, because
Yeah.
like we'll get clients come in and go, right, these are the ideas I've got, and they're all Pinterest pins.
Yeah.
They've just screen grabbed a load of Pinterest pins,
Yeah.
or they've just sent us their Pinterest board. So there's clients on there to be bad.
Absolutely.
Like it's just seems silly. Anyway, this is not about Pinterest, even though it's very important. SEO is important too, blog posts and everything else, and you can be done from your sofa on a laptop.
It can. And that one piece of, so like if you've got like a bit of content for a blog post, then that can go across everything.
Yeah.
So it can be a blog post on your website. You can use the images in your gallery on your website. You can then use that for a social media post, and then you can put a pin on Pinterest with it.
Yeah.
So that one blog
Make
post,
it into a reel.
yeah, that one blog post can go across all
Yeah,
everything.
can you? And I'm going to do a cheeky little plug here.
Yeah.
You can get, if you use Pixpa, it's really easy because we use Pixpa.
We do use
And there's a
Pixpa.
discount link in the description.
And it's a nice hefty bit of discount as well,
It
isn't it?
is. I can't remember how much. I'm pretty sure it's up to 55%.
Yeah. It's a
That
nice,
sounds about right.
yeah. It's a nice bit of discount.
It is a good chunk of discount.
Yeah.
So
We'll link it in the notes.
it's always in the notes, in the
Lovely.
show notes. Yeah. Yeah. So we use Pixpa for our blog and our galleries and everything, and
Yeah.
it's super easy because then we can link it all together and it's fabulous. Anyway, we've digressed. That's something that I enjoy doing while sat on the sofa watching a film, and it's one of them ones where you've seen it 1,000 times, but you kind of zone in and out. Instead of doom scrolling on my phone,
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, I'll just write a quick little blog post,
Yeah.
or I'll just update my galleries or whatever. So
And email lists.
yeah,
Putting it out to your email list. So if you've written a blog, get it on your email list so people know that you've written a blog and
Yeah.
they'll go and have a look at it.
send a nice little Christmas email,
Yeah.
schedule them. I know you won't believe me when I say this,
Yeah.
but I like coming in January to a clean studio.
I don't believe, no, never in a
So
million years.
this year, I am going to clear my space because it feels like a fresh start and it's like September. September and January, I like to have a clean desk. It doesn't last, but it makes me have a clear head of going, right, well, this is a new...
I'm going to cut this bit of the podcast and I'm going to put it on stories in January, followed by a video of your desk. Because I can almost guarantee it will not be clear.
It's a good thing for you to do, though, over Christmas holidays. Like, if you work from home,
It is.
clear your workspace,
Yeah.
have a little refresh. Come January.
I mean, my eye twitches if things are out of place on my desk, so I like to keep it relatively neat and tidy. But for those of you that like utter chaos, like Abigail,
I
then
don't like utter chaos, but I know where everything is. It's organised chaos.
I believe you. Many wouldn't, but
Whenever you ask me for something, I'll give it to you straight away. I know
hang
exactly
on,
where
it's
it is.
in one of these piles we are. Start
Yeah, well, I know
digging
which
through
pile it's in.
600 piles. Can't deal with it. But yeah, definitely a good time to have a sort out. Well, it's like a refresh and a new year, new like
New year, new me. 10 minutes.
and like getting rid of like old files and stuff like that, having a clear out and like how many galleries have we still got? No galleries.
Catalogues.
Yeah, catalogues and client folders on, that
Dropbox needs to sort out.
my
That'll
God.
be one of the jobs we need to do.
Yeah, because I mean, we always tell our clients like this is the date when you
Yeah.
when you
You get 2 weeks to download your
your
images, and then 6 months later they still there.
I know. So like we need to go back and get rid of all of those files. Like they've had way over 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, I think some of them have even been longer than 6 months if I'm completely
Oh
honest.
yeah, they've been on a years.
So yeah.
Until I ran out of Dropbox space that one time, and I was emailing everyone going, I am deleting these just to make you aware they're going to be gone tomorrow.
As much as we've gone through like all of the things, all the ways you can stay creative and keep going through the slower period as you start to wind down, and all the different ways you can kind of keep your hand in over the Christmas period, I still think it's very, very important to take time to do nothing.
Yeah.
Like you've got to have that downtime to give your brain time to reset and recharge and just feel like you've had a break.
I'm saying yes, but we all know that I'll...
Well, yeah.
My version of recharging, though, is sat on the sofa doing it. So,
Yeah.
still not being in work, sat at my desk doing thing. I'm present. And sometimes I'm actually paying attention.
But no, you've got to have that time to just switch off and do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what it is that kind of,
Sit and play Roblox with the kids.
yeah, or like go on a nice long walk, or like binge watch Christmas 24. So whatever it is that will take you away from things and just give you time away to just reset.
Yeah. And then for us, well, for me, we'll be starting season 4 early next year,
Yeah.
but it'll be planning next episodes and starting to batch film episodes so that come next year, we're not going, oh my God, I need an episode. Oh my God, because that's really worked for us this year. That's something that we can take into next year from this year, that we were able to sustain our schedule because we planned in advance. We filmed like 2 or 3 episodes at a time. And that was something that worked for us. So it'll be planning our episodes out. So if there's anything you want us to talk about, let us know, because we will be recording slowly over January, ready to start releasing episodes. But yeah, I'll be planning episodes and planning content, not like sitting there furiously like planning, but it'll be starting
having a lovely conversation with ChatGPT is what you're going to be doing.
Start thinking about what I want to be, like what themes we're going to be doing and what tutorials we can do. And it's just like absorbing other people's content to spark ideas and listening to other people's podcasts and just having a bit of downtime, but still, because I can't do it. I can't switch off.
I will absolutely switch off.
I know you will. I want you from her for 2 weeks.
I'll probably read 200 books in 2 weeks and have a lovely time doing it. But I'm absolutely going to enjoy some downtime where I don't have to think, where I can switch my brain off, and it's definitely needed at this time of the year after such a busy season.
The hustle culture is not the one. Like
you can't be constantly on the go. You can't be at that function at that higher level continuously. You can't do it. Your body will shut down at some point. You've got to take time to just bring it down a bit. Like it's a change of pace rather than
tone it down. It's not stopping, and it's not like continuing at the really high pace. It's just bring it down a couple of levels. It's not don't think about your business and completely stop for however long you're gonna have off for Christmas. It's right, well, maybe take an hour out of the day to not think about it. So
just change the pace a bit, bring it down a bit, make sure you're listening to your body and giving yourself time to recoup, because there's no way you can continue going at the pace that you do during busy season.
And what's the point of having your own business and being your own boss if you don't reap the rewards of being able to book your own time off and do what you want?
Yeah, absolutely.
So the challenge for this episode is not really a challenge so much, because we're supposed to be winding down. Like, don't be putting stuff on you. Like,
you love giving a bit of homework. I don't know what you were on about.
Yeah, so what are you going to do? No. Let us know in the comments or in the thread on our Facebook group. That was really hard for me to get out.
I could tell.
What you're going to do to creatively recharge this winter break, if you're having a break. What are you doing to rest, recharge? What are you doing creatively? What are you not doing like something not creative?
My one is going to be scrapbooking, because I'm trying to get Finley into scrapbooking. You bought him that little camera, didn't you, for his birthday, and he is taking some crackers. I mean,
some of them are shockingly bad.
Some of them will never see the light of day again. He's got some. I didn't think it was possible to add any extra chins to my face, but he's managed to do it.
He took a lovely one on my neck this morning in the dark.
So that's going to be mine, I think. Getting him into sticking those photos into a little scrapbook and doing some scrapbooking with Finley.
Me and Tobias talked about that and then was quickly forgotten about because neither of us could be bothered.
I love scrapbook, and I got all the stuff there to do it. I haven't done it in such a long time, but I feel like this is a good opportunity now. That's what I'm going to do to be creative over the festive period. We're going to do some scrapbooking.
I am not going to be doing scrapbooking. I don't know what creative projects I'll be doing, but it won't be anything to do with arts and crafts because it's not my forte. So I'll go and look at other people's arts and crafts in a museum somewhere. But yeah, let us know, and we will see you for season 4. It's not even next episode.
Goodness.
Season 4 of Mother, Baby and Us.
Season 4.
Who'd have thunk it?
See you then.
Bye. Mother, Baby and Us.